Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to my pick a card reading. Today's topic is, how do they really feel about me? You're gonna pause the video so you can choose a number that corresponds with how you're feeling. You have 1, 2, or 3. Then fast forward to the timestamp located below. If you enjoy my videos, please like, comment, or subscribe. All right, let's get started. If you chose group number 1, let's see how they really feel about you. So we have Crimson Moon, King of Wands, 6 of Wands, Ace of Swords, 10 of Swords, Compassion, Compromise, Solitude, Ace of Cups, and the 9 of Stones. First things I want to point out is that I love how you have all the elements present. So the first element that I want to talk about is the swords energy. You have the Ace of Swords to the 10 of Swords. So I'm going to tell you right now, this person loves communicating with you. So how do they feel about you? Is they love having discussions with you because you bring something from the beginning to the end. Like, you're very rational. And then that Wands energy. So we have the King of Wands and the 6 of Wands. This is the husbandry card, meaning you put all of your effort into something because you're gonna create, or something's gonna happen because of your energy that you're putting into it, like a project, work, a relationship. Like, you're very commitment driven, but you make things happen. And then with the 6 of Wands energy, like, you definitely you're a very successful person. They view you as someone who is successful. It doesn't necessarily make you successful, but how they see you is a successful person. With the 9 of Stones energy, I feel like you have a lot to offer, but you entice them in a way where they have to sort of like draw you in to notice them, or they have to draw you into their life. So you're that person that, like, they have to work for to get your attention. With the Ace of Cups energy, even though maybe the situations that you guys have had in the past, they feel like it was temporary, but at the end of the day, like, you gave them a lot. You put care into everything that you do. You know how to compromise. You're compassionate. These are self-explanatory. So you're a very nurturing person. You're a good friend. You care about how other people feel as much as you care about yourself, and you care about the lives of others as much as you care about your own life. Okay, what I'm noticing with the how do they feel with the Solitude and the Crimson Moon, they definitely feel like it's over between you guys. They feel like that there's no possibility of reconciliation. That's definitely with the Crimson Moon. Like, you have let them go and sort of like went on this solitary journey. But overall, like, definitely the vibes that I get and the way that they feel about you is they have very good feelings towards you, and you're a very good person in their eyes. But more than anything, I would say that probably they love just talking to you, because this is like that beginning to end energy. For those of you that chose group number 2, let's see how they feel about you. So we have Jewel of the Sea, 5 of Wands, the Ops of the 8 of Chalices, the Hermit, 2 of Pentacles, Primal, Boredom, Field of Dreams, 5 of Swords, and the Five of Mirrors. Okay, so the first thing I'm noticing, and how do they feel about you with this reoccurrence of fives. First thing is like you're very brave. With the Five of Wands, you're not afraid to say what needs to be said or do what needs to be done. With the Five of Mirrors, you have an innate ability to see when something has left a situation. So you know something is still there, but your level of awareness is that you can see when something is no longer there, and that's very important. And then with the Five of Swords energy, I would definitely say that you have this youthful pettiness to you that sort of keeps like the energy alive in conversations, or like you keep some sort of like competition alive where you're always a necessary person to them. Okay, so with the Jewel of the Sea and the Hermit, you definitely take very good care of yourself. So they notice like how attractive you are, and they notice that the care that you take away from other people for yourself. There's a reluctancy or a hesitancy that you have to leave situations behind. Like I feel like you sort of take your time to really understand if something is over before you walk away, and it's a very beautiful quality. Like they notice that you have a reluctancy to just end things, and they appreciate that about you. You have a frugality with the Two of Pentacles. Like you have this conservative nature where you know how to make things last, and even though the situation feels restrictive financially, you have this like beautiful essence about you where you can make things last to the very last drop. They feel like you're beneficial in that in an emergency type of sense. They know that they would be able to survive with you. With the Field of Dreams card, I'm feeling sort of like quite possibly, especially with the boredom card, that maybe like they feel like being with you is just like something like a dream, like a daydream, or they feel like maybe possibly like you could have your head in the clouds kind of a little too much. But also that you bring ideas or concepts into their life that you make the most of your time when you're bored. You don't just sit there and waste time. And then with this primal energy, this person is like attracted to you in like a taboo type way, or in a way where maybe they would feel like it's awkward to sort of tell you how attracted they are to you. Because basically like what I'm getting with how do they feel about you is I feel like they definitely would want to be more than friends with you. But for some reason, they're not telling you that. And basically, like, all I can say is that with this primal, I feel like it's awkward. Like, they don't know how to just bring it up, or they don't know how to tell you, like, this energy that they feel. Maybe they even keep their distance, which I'm sort of feeling like they keep their distance. With the Two of Pentacles and the Hermit combo, they keep their distance from you for a reason, because it's like awkward. Like maybe they don't know you that well, or they feel like, or they feel like they should know you like a little more to have such like intense feelings for you. These are really intense feelings. Okay. For those of you that chose group number 3, let's see how they really feel about you. So we have the Shadow Weaver, Seven of Pentacles, the Ops of the Ten of Wands, Judgment, the Nine of Cups, Natural, Discipline, Six of Stones, Deep Freeze, and the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is with this Ops of the Ten of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles energy with Deep Freeze and Discipline. You take your time with things, especially with the Shadow Weaver. You take your time and you slowly move, and they love that about you. They would like not rush you for the world. Like they know that they can come to you with a very important decision, or they know that you're pretty much gonna always be in their life. I feel like you give them this safe feeling. With the Judgment card, you definitely have like a very, very good discernment. You have a very good, you're a good judge of character. You make wise decisions. The Shadow Weaver is all about like tapping into energy, and like, you know, you're like a team player, and you know what energy has to be presented in the situation for there to be for something like to emerge. Like, it's almost like, yeah, like people like having you around because you're a team player. That's how they feel about you. And you have like this intense energy where like in a project, like this is a project card. So you're like forming something, something's planning, you're contributing an idea. You like know. And then with the Six of Stones, they think you're very generous. They do view you with the Nine of Cups as a full cup. They view you as someone who's optimistic. And you're just a natural. Like, everything that you do is effortless. They feel like you don't have to try hard. Like, you're a very sincere friend. That's what I'm picking up with. Like, you're just a very sincere friend. They know that that you're not deceitfully friends with them, or you're not using them. Like, you don't use people. And the beautiful essence of the opposition of the Ten of Wands is that you do not pick up like a whole bunch of things to do at once. Even though you can, you really take your time, and you exercise your judgment, and you exercise your time. You exercise, look at this, your patience and your discipline. And you choose like the best course of action, even though eventually like everything is gonna happen. You choose the best course of action, which is with the Shadow Weaver, to get the job done or to get things done. So I would say like, maybe like you're an employer, or like you're someone's boss, or you have employees, or you have a lot of people under you. But I'm gonna act like, I can tell you like they do like you. How they feel about you is very positive, and you definitely make a good role model for others.